Are you frustrated with the quality and impact of your client interviews for case studies? In the competitive realm of B2B sales, case studies serve as a lighthouse, guiding potential clients towards your shores with promises of trust and proof of excellence. However, producing a case study with lackluster client interviews is akin to a ship sailing without a compass. You know the destination, but the direction is unclear. The challenge lies not in the mere collection of endorsements, but in crafting stories that underline your company's strengths and resonate deeply with prospective clients. Client interviews are often the backbone of these narratives. When executed with finesse, they do more than just showcase your company's victories. They connect emotionally with readers and bring to life the human experiences behind your business solutions. On the flip side, when mishandled, they fall flat, failing to engage or inspire your target audience and leaving those hard-earned success stories untold. The fallout from such missed opportunities can be significant. It's not just about what's said, but how it's said, and most importantly, how the message is received by those who hold the potential to become your next big client. Therefore, as a sales leader, it is essential to wield this tool with precision, honing in on the richest insights, delivering them in a relatable tone, and ultimately constructing case studies that speak powerfully to the needs and aspirations of your market. In the world where your prospective clients are bombarded with choices, a well-crafted case study can be the deciding factor that tips the scales in your favor. But how do you transform a plain conversation into a compelling testament to your company's prowess? How do you ensure that the power of your client's words is felt long after the conversation ends? This article aims to unravel just that, equipping you with a step-by-step methodology to conduct impactful client interviews that can become the cornerstone of influential case studies. Pre-interview preparation. Let's dive into the initial phase of creating case studies that stand out. Pre-interview preparation. A well-oiled plan sets the stage for success, and here's how you can craft yours. Define clear objectives for the case study. Before reaching out to your client, you need to know what you're aiming for. What do you want this case study to achieve? Are you highlighting a specific problem you solved or showcasing a significant impact on your client's business? Setting these goals up front gives direction to your entire effort. Identify the right clients to interview based on past successes. Who better to tell your success story than clients who have reaped the benefits of your services? Pick those whose experiences align with the objectives you've set. Think of them as the characters in your success narrative. Their stories need to be relevant and influential. Craft a set of questions that guide the conversation toward your goals. Random questions lead to random answers. Prepare a structured list that nurtures dialogue towards the points you want to hit. Make them open-ended to allow depth in responses, but keep them focused on uncovering the narrative that serves your objectives. Train your team on understanding the client's perspective. Your interview must be a two-way street. Ensure your team has the right skills to not just ask questions, but to listen. Really listen to what the client is saying. Empathy goes a long way in making the client feel understood and valued, which in turn leads to richer insights. Schedule interviews, respecting clients' availability and preferences. Work around your client's schedule, and you'll find them more receptive and engaged. Setting up a time that suits them is a small courtesy that demonstrates respect for their time and contribution. Inform your client about the interview's purpose and how their insights will be used. Transparency fosters trust. Let your clients know the why behind the interview and how their stories will be shared. This clarity not only builds a comfort level, but also helps them provide more targeted, valuable input. Laying this groundwork is not just about being organized. It's about crafting the kind of conversation that can lead to the goldmine of content you need for a compelling case study. With thoughtful preparation, you're setting the scene for an interview that has the potential to articulate the very best of what your company has accomplished with and for your clients. Conducting the interview. With a plan in hand, you're ready to engage with your client. This step is where the magic happens. It's showtime, and how you conduct the interview can make all the difference. Establish rapport with the client to make them comfortable. Start with a friendly chat. Breaking the ice can shake off any nerves and set a relaxed tone. Remember, a comfortable client is more likely to open up and share valuable insights. Utilize open-ended questions to elicit detailed and impactful responses. Your questions should invite stories, not yes or no answers. Encourage your clients to elaborate by asking questions like, "How did that change your day-to-day operations?" Or "What was the turning point for you?" This opens up the floor for them to get into the nitty-gritty of their experience. Probe deeper with follow-up questions to uncover the client's true experience. Listen actively, and when you pick up on something intriguing, dig a little deeper. "That's interesting. Can you tell me more about that?" Follow-up questions like this can uncover the gems that will make your case study shine. Guide the conversation to cover all aspects related to your objectives. While it's essential to let the conversation flow, don't lose sight of your goals. Gently steer the chat back on track if it starts to veer off course. This ensures you cover all the vital areas related to your case study's objectives. Record the interview with permission to ensure accuracy in capturing responses. Always ask if you can record the conversation. This way, you won't miss anything, and the quality of your quotes will be top-notch. It's also handy for the client approval process later on. Be mindful of the client's time and keep the interview on track. Time is precious, so keep an eye on the clock. Ensure you cover all critical points without making the interview a marathon session. A focused conversation respects both your client's time and your own. This step is the heart of your case study process, as it's where you collect the core material. A well-conducted interview not only provides the content you need, but also strengthens your relationship with the client. It's a chance to reaffirm their decision to work with you and can even pave the way for future collaborations. Post-interview process. With the interview wrapped up, you've reached the stage where you craft the narrative of your case study. This post-interview process is where you polish the raw insights into a compelling story. Transcribe the interview to capture all details. First things first, get the interview transcribed. Having a written record is invaluable. It allows you to review the conversation in detail and ensures you don't miss any crucial information that was shared. Analyze the responses to extract compelling narratives. Read through the transcript and start piecing together the story. Look for quotes that align with your objectives and really showcase your company's strengths. The goal here is to sift through the details and find the most powerful elements of the conversation that drive your narrative home. Create a draft case study and get approval from the client. With your data in hand, draft your case study. Remember to tell a story that's engaging. Focus on the problem, the solution you provided, and the client's journey. Once you're happy with it, send it to your client for their approval. This step is crucial. It ensures that they're comfortable with how their words and experiences are being presented. Polish the case study, focusing on storytelling elements. Use storytelling techniques to bring the case study to life. A compelling introduction, a clear problem statement, the journey to a solution, and a satisfying conclusion can all improve the impact of your study. Aim to engage the reader and give them a clear window into your client's experiences. Promote the case study through appropriate channels. You've got the final cut. Now it's time to put your work out there. Share your case study where it matters, whether that's through social media, your website, email newsletters, or industry publications. Ensure it's seen by your target audience to maximize its impact. Every successful case study is a testament to not just the achievements of your company, but to the trust and satisfaction of your clients. The post-interview process allows you to cement the very essence of that success through storytelling and strategic promotion, establishing your business as a leader in your industry. In summary, the art of creating influential case studies through client interviews requires a thoughtful and careful approach, each step building upon the last towards a compelling narrative. The meticulous preparation before interviews sets the foundation. It's where you determine the direction and goals for your story. Conducting the interview is the execution phase, where you draw out the depth and emotion of your client's experience. And the careful analysis and crafting post-interview allow you to sculpt these insights into a story that will captivate and persuade. Each client interview is a chapter in the broader narrative of your company's success, with the potential to convince a wary prospect of your capabilities and credibility. The power of a well-told case study cannot be overstated. It's a multifaceted tool that can strengthen your brand, affirm client trust, and ultimately swing decision-making in your favor. Your case studies are more than just content. They're evidence of your company's ability to deliver real, tangible benefits to your clients. By mastering the methodology of conducting and capturing client interviews, you are essentially harnessing the power of success stories and using them to light the way for future clients to come to you. Remember, behind every statistic or bland testimonial, there's a story waiting to be told, one that can resonate with and engage your target audience. So, go ahead and tell that story. By following these steps and embedding them into the heart of your marketing strategy, you're equipped not just to create case studies, but to craft lasting business narratives that can resonate with and engage your target audience, propelling your B2B company towards continued success and growth.